Good evening. Good evening. Welcome, everybody. My name is Alex Hannah, and I want to thank you all for joining us today to hear what we have to present to you today. I'm going to be bringing forth my wonderful husband, my friend, my confidant, and he's going to be sharing with you everything that you need to know to be successful in life and in your family and finances. So without any further ado, I'm going to go ahead and present to you Jason Hannah. Take it away.
Absolutely. How's everybody doing this evening, this morning, this afternoon, depending on what part of the world you're calling in from? Thank you for your time and your attention for this brief but powerful information I believe can be life transforming to the right person. Now, look, I'm super excited, but what I will do, I will speak to you through suppressed enthusiasm so that way you won't get the idea as some hype call. What we've done over the last 8 years has truly been phenomenal, no short of a miracle, as we like to call it, a financial revolution. We have a tsunami of success that's literally collecting and connecting the globe to this system that, again, is life transforming to the right person. Now, the right person is someone who I truly believe knows they need more, desire more, deserves more out of life. Even if you're in a place that you're pretty content with, ladies and gentlemen, what if you could help other people? What if you can really get people free from this bondage of financial independency, right? So let's talk about finances, since, you know, we want to discuss how life could be different. You know, what would you become if you had all the money you truly desire? You know, and everything, money isn't everything, but it ranks up there with oxygen. I truly believe life is better when you have more of it, right? Just like air. So when it comes to finances, 95% of the population are frustrated, overworked, underpaid, and exhausted because they don't have any financial leverage. See, whether you work for somebody or work for yourself, guess what? You actually own a job now. You still don't have that financial leverage because you're not cutting hair or cutting grass. Guess what, ladies and gentlemen? You're not making any money. So that's a dangerous situation to be in. Now, the cool thing about it, those who are financially savvy and may even be financially stable, they know they need to put their money somewhere else. They know they need to invest or start another business, have another income stream, right? Even broke people know this, you know, because they realize their 9 to 5 just ain't cutting it. You know, they live in paycheck to paycheck, and that's very frustrating when you always come up short. So, ladies and gentlemen, what we found out is the alternative to this struggle is called being an investor or a business owner. Now, the number one thing with this is only really 1%, 5% of population, but it's a mindset you have to have. You actually have to think and see things differently. See, they don't teach you this in school or in society, so most people don't really grasp the concept of this. You just got to be connected to the right people. So what we found, those who are successful in business and investing, they connect to the right people. They connect to the right information. They have a system or a network that they can latch onto to achieve the goals and dreams they truly desire. Now, what we found is the top 2 reasons why people don't invest or don't start a business, right? Why don't you? Let's ask you that question. Why don't you have your own business? Or why don't you really invest at a level outside of like a Robinhood or a Cash App, right? Most of the time it's because of fear of failure. Most of the times because nobody wants to lose any money, right? Nobody wants to lose time, energy, or money, or their reputation for that matter. And that really stops people even before they even get started. The second reason we found is the fear of the unknown. See, a lot of people don't know what to invest in or what business to start or who to go or how much it costs or what's the return on investment, what's the risk level. So all that can really be a little exhausting and frustrating because there's just a lot of information that you feel like you need to know based on the lack of time you feel like you have. So what if we can help to resolve those 2 things? What if we can actually plug you into a system that has already been proven? Remember I said it's been 8 years, right? The last 8 years, we now have close to over 300,000 students and success stories of thousands of people who have been able to take advantage of this system. What if we can help you resolve those fear of the unknown, the fear of failure, based on what the skill set you can develop, based on the information we connect you to? So what I want to introduce you is to literally an academy, right? And most people will say, you know, I want to learn how to do stocks or I need to do real estate. Those are the 2 most popular. But look, the largest liquid financial market in the world are the currency markets. over $5 trillion, actually $7 trillion if you add in digital currency. And it's literally a market that most people never heard of, but as you can see, it's the largest, trading all over the world, sometimes 24/7. And so is a system that's here to help you win, here to give you really no excuses to go from financial literacy to financial stability to financial independency, and eventually for those of you who truly take advantage of it and reach financial freedom. I like to call that the #1 lifestyle in the world, because now you own your own time. Now you're not subject to clocking in and day out and missing family events because you don't qualify to have time off to enjoy your life like you truly deserve. So we have different academies for different people. Ultimately, what they've done, they set it up to allow you to learn how to trade, learn how to be a profitable investor, even a business owner. See, we take you from beginner, intermediate, and advanced courses at your own pace, at your own leisure, and because it's all online. And we tap into technology with apps, on-the-go training, so that way those who are busy always have a way of really getting investment ideas and alerts. And then we have software. We actually have a proprietary state-of-the-art algorithm that's worth millions of dollars if you compare it to what the banks are actually using right now, that they pay people six-figure years to trade your money with. Yeah, that's right. They trade your money with. Now you can learn how to trade like the banks. Now you can multiply money like the banks do and now reap the reward that you deserve. Last but not least, we have a mentorship program, right? It's called Go Live. What we do, we connect you with successful people who've already been vetted and proven to learn and earn at the same time, to teach people to do what they did to reach the success they made. And without making any income claims, these people all over the globe, they've been able to successfully grow their account sometimes 100 times over, right? Sometimes 100 times. So whatever that number is for you, if you started with 100, if you started with 1,000, started with $10,000, you do the math. What if that was you? What if you could do the same thing for the course of a few months or a course of a year? Even if it took you 2 to 3 years, would it not be worth it? Absolutely. Ladies and gentlemen, other than your health, spiritual relationship, your family, what more should you master in life than financial freedom? All right, so now you're asking me, well, what is it called? How do I get involved? How do I start? See, the value is actually unparalleled. The value of what we give you is really unmatched. So there's similar systems out there that could cost upwards to $10,000 to $20,000 and $30,000. Some people have even paid $10,000 for a weekend session in a trading expo to speak to the top industry best traders and business owners. Right, but what we've done, we've put everything together for you for less than $6 a day. That's right, only $6 a day. Now you have no excuses to get money off the checklist. Less than $6 a day. I don't know anywhere in America where you can get a decent meal that's healthy for less than $6 a day. So it comes out to be $175 a month. You get a one-time enrollment, but we're actually running a special right now where you can get $50 off your startup. $50 off coming into the system and our learn and earn system to teach you what you need to know to get it done. So for those of you who got a little scared, a little shaky when they saw these numbers, because, with that broke mindset, remember we said it's a different mindset for investing in business. A lot of people see that as another bill. I challenge you right now, because if $200 will break you, guess what? You're already broke. That means what you've been doing up until now has not really been working for you. And I hate to step on some toes, but what if you're that adult who's been working for 10 plus years and you don't have $200 to your name? You can't really invest in yourself. They asked Warren Buffett, the renowned world best investors of all time, what should they invest in? What should they start to invest in? He said, invest in yourself. And that's exactly what we have with I Am Mastery Academy. But we do have a scholarship program for those who really don't fit in a budget, but they see the value, right? Get started immediately and begin to share this information with people that you know, people that you trust, people that like you and love you. And what happens is now you can get your subscription for free. All right. So that in a nutshell is the overview. Guys, if you want more details on how this works and how you can be a part of it, and even a trading plan to put you on track to growing your money like the banks do, get back with the person that shared this with you. Ladies and gentlemen, we are on a phenomenal mission to impact, enrich, educate the lives of 1 million people worldwide. And this is getting done sooner than later. So you definitely want to be a part of this. Now, for the next 2 minutes, I want to shift gears real quick, because for those of you who are business savvy, those who already have a business, those who like icing on their cake, learning how to trade is the cake, right? But some people like icing on the cake, and they don't want to leave any money on the table. We have a business element within our system that's totally optional. But for those of you, again, who qualify, because not everybody qualifies for this, you can take advantage of residual income. For those of you who don't know what that means, that means doing something one time, or doing something where you can now get paid for it over and over and over and over again. What if you had an extra $500 a month coming in, right? That's been known to save marriages and save foreclosures. $500 extra a month. Imagine if you had $500 extra in your month, in your household when you was growing up. How would that have changed Christmas? How would that have changed back to school? How would that have changed really vacations for your family, right? It's life transforming. So $500 a month, $600, what if $1,000 a month was coming into your household on top of, in addition to what you already earned, right? You can take that money and do whatever you want, but we encourage people to pay their monthly subscription and then use that money to invest in. Guess what's cool about that? If you lose your investment, you didn't really lose any money out your bank account. This is OPM, other people's money. So we'll teach you how to grow a business organically with our help and support. Remember, that's exactly what you need to be successful in business. You need to connect to people who already are successful in business. You need to learn from them. You need to have a mentor, and that's what you'll be afforded. And guess what, guys? No overhead. Literally $20, less than $20 a month can get you what you need to be successful with this business, or at least to get started. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, our leadership levels we call platinums. Our leadership levels are platinums, and what happens is you can get upwards to $600, $1,000, sometimes up to $5,000 a month residual. But then we have our executive levels, our chairman level. This is really your retirement income, right? This is where, when you talk about retirement, it correlates with financial freedom, because you have money coming in without you going out. And so as a chairman, ladies and gentlemen, you get upwards to 6 figures a year, in some cases 6 figures a week of residual income to change you and your family's life, their legacy, and generational wealth from here on out. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, again, my name is Jason. Appreciate your time and attention. God bless you, and we see you at the top, because the bottom was way too crowded. God bless.